Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is Danny from CatchForChrist.net, and today we're going to be memorizing James 5:8. As always, we'll be using Scripture Typer, the highly recommended app you can find on the App Store, the Play Store, etc., etc. It's a Bible memory system app, and you can see the first video on this playlist for a more in-depth tutorial on how I like to use this app. But it's pretty straightforward. You're going to hit My Verses on the home screen, hit the plus sign, and then New Verse. All you do is choose the book. This is a letter, and then enter the chapter and verse or verses numbers. You can choose different translations, and you can categorize your verses. I'll just put this in verse of the day. Now import verse text is the next step, and then just hit save, and then scroll down to wherever you've stashed the verse. Scroll down, and then once you're here, it's a three-step process. The first step is to type it. Now typing it just entails hitting the first letter of each word. You don't have to type out every single letter, but just hit the first letter of each word, and it should turn from gray to black. So you too, be patient and stand firm, because the Lord's coming is near. James 5:8. Now when you make a mistake, you'll see it'll turn red and make a little noise or buzz, and it'll tell you what your accuracy is. Now just hit retry. I like to do each step at least 3 times. You too, be patient and stand firm, because the Lord's coming is near. James 5:8. And one more time, and I like to recite the verse as I'm typing it. You too, be patient and stand firm, because the Lord's coming is near. James 5:8. The second step is to memorize it. The app is going to take away half of the words, so now you're essentially filling in the blanks, and you just hit the first letter of each word, just like before. You too, be patient and stand firm, because the Lord's coming is near. James 5:8. 5:8. There we go. And when you retry, when you memorize, it's going to alternate which words are visible. And on this step, if you make a mistake, it'll turn red and buzz, but it'll also leave behind a heat signature, so you know where you made a mistake previously. So you too, be patient and stand firm, because the Lord's coming is near. James 5:8. And one more time, you too, be patient and stand firm, because you know because the Lord's coming is near. I'm adding words. Alright, so that's 3 steps each, or 3 times each, for the first 2 steps. Now, once you get to master it, one of the reasons why I think it's helpful to recite the verse is that by this time, you should be hearing your own voice in your head. So that should help you once you get to this point when you're recalling it completely from memory without any type of on-screen help. So you too, be patient, sorry. You too, be patient and stand firm. Because the Lord's coming is near. Okay, James 5:8. So once I get 100% accuracy, I like to try to get 100% at least 3 times total, to really ingrain the perfect or error-free version of the verse in my head. Because, I've struggled up to this point. I don't want to just stop here. I want to keep going and really get it down pat. And this will make it easier once you start reviewing the verses. So if you do a really good job of memorizing it at first, review will be a lot easier later on. So let's see. You too, be patient and stand firm, because the Lord's coming is near. James 5:8. And once again, you too, be patient and stand firm, because the Lord's coming is near. James 5:8. And the more you do it, you'll see how the heat signature fades away. So that's what I like about that. You too, be patient and stand firm, because the Lord's coming is near. James 5:8. So this verse is pretty short, so it's a little easier to memorize. But as you can see, it'll say review daily. So if I do this verse tomorrow and I hit my threshold for accuracy, which is set at 96%, you can tweak those settings in your in the settings. I think by default it's 90%. So if you hit your accuracy threshold tomorrow, it'll advance your review frequency from review daily to every 2 days, and then if you do it every 2 days and get that accuracy threshold again, it will advance it to 3 days, so on and so forth. And if you hit review at the bottom, it'll tell you which verses you have coming up in the near future. So you don't have to worry about any of this. It just keeps track of all that for you. The spaced repetition. So I'll try to post a article on the site embedding this video. But if not, thanks for watching, regardless if you're watching on the site or just on YouTube. But thank you for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.